Is up, guys? So, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be showing you some tips and tricks on how to survive the 6th grade. Middle school's pretty hard, but it's what your grades that are really hard. Like your work and stuff. Work doubles up on you, and sometimes you don't get homework, but you gotta do a lot of work in school. My first tip is don't start drama, because if you start drama, nobody's gonna want to hang out with you. I know, because I started drama and nobody wanted to hang out with me. And I was like a loner in school, and I'm just gonna tell you the truth. When you get in middle school, you're probably gonna have depression. Cause middle school's pretty hard. And I had depression in middle school. Well, I'm still in middle school. I'm going into 7th this year. But you'll probably get depression. And that's just honest truth. My third tip is be nice to people, because like if the teachers are rude, then the teachers are going to be rude. Because I went to Andrew Jackson Middle School and in 6th grade, but I've recently moved. Now I go to South Point Middle. But teachers were very rude to me there, and I just didn't care because I was focused on my grades. And that's the only thing that matters. Because when you're in 6th grade, that's just the beginning. Like, 6th grade is on the road to high school, and as soon as you get to high school, it's going to get worse. But 6th grade is pretty hard, like in my opinion. But if you're just going into 6th grade, then you need to get all your supplies, because if you don't have a notebook or if you don't have a pencil or something, you're not allowed. Well, at my old school, you were not allowed to ask people to borrow anything, because if you did, you'd be in trouble. But you got to be prepared. Bring notebooks, bring pencils, like 5, maybe 7 notebooks. You need like 3 for math, and I don't know how many you need for the other classes. But you need plenty of notebooks and plenty of pencils, and you need to make sure that you get your work turned in, because if you don't, then that's going to have a consequence, like detention. Or it isn't like elementary. They don't give you time to work on your work. They'll give you like 1 or 2 days to work on your work. Then it counts as a 0. So you got to get your work in and get your work done, and just make sure you do that, and make sure you get good grades and stuff. But like I said, middle school is hard, and if you're going to get bullied, I ain't gonna lie to you, you are going to get bullied, or someone you know is going to get bullied, because middle school is really hard, like I said, because I got bullied in middle school, and I'm just telling you the honest truth. Then, if you do get bullied, make sure you go to a counselor. Don't try to take care of it yourself, because it just gets worse and worse and worse. Because I tried to take care of it myself by getting into fights. I got suspended a lot. I got detention a lot. I've got in-school suspension. I got a lot of that because I wanted to fight. And middle school is about fighting, but in middle school you just go to the counselor, okay? Because he or she is the only one that can help you with it, because they actually take care of the problem. Well, my counselor did. I don't know about any other counselors. But Mr. Elliott, he did take care of the problem. And I got into a lot of fights in school. And I regret it now, because my grades slipped when I got into those fights. I started getting F's in all classes. But luckily I passed, because I moved, and I passed to 7th grade in South Point Middle. But I'm just telling y'all, that's the tips I have for y'all. I hope this helps you in 6th grade this year. But just remember, get good grades. If you're bullied, tell the principal, counselor, anybody. Because if you try to take care of yourself, you're going to get in trouble, in detention and suspension. It ain't going to help. Oh, and one more thing before we go. When you get depression, do not self-harm yourself. Because I did it, and I don't know if y'all can see or not, but I do have scars. Y'all can't see on the camera, but I do have scars on my wrist where I did that. And I just try to hide them as best I can. But don't cut yourself, because I've been through that, and I know what it feels like. I still have depression, and I know what it feels like to be unwanted and stuff, but you're not unwanted, because people do love you. Just because of the bullies in your life doesn't mean that you should cut yourself, because it ain't going to solve any problems. All it is it's gonna hurt you. And it's going to hurt people around you to see you do that. But those are my tips for surviving the 6th grade. After my 7th grade year is over, I will do how to survive 7th grade, because then I'll know. But till then, I have school in 4 days. 4 days. Tomorrow's my open house, and I will tell you how it went. Okay? So, remember, be yourself, love yourself, and do good in school.